guys. Hello everyone, welcome to the 5USC major bracket. We're looking at Georgia A versus Oklahoma A today, baby. It's going to be a very interesting match, going to be looking forward. Both these teams going to be quite interesting here. On Georgia A's side, we're going to be looking at Shogeki, Kazumiya, Pieman Ray, 314, Glitch Hunter, Tarragon, and Yan Yan. A lot of returning players from last year and a very, very strong low SR team. And then what are we going to be looking at on Oklahoma?
On Oklahoma's side, we have Pixie, who is really good at Hard Rock mechanics. We have President, Yamazandu, Drakium, Polaritus, and Wisdom Weir. And I think they are missing Drakium for this match. And I think Georgia is actually missing Pieman Ray and Tarragon, which is huge losses for both sides. Drakium being Oklahoma's main tapping player, which is a little unfortunate. But what can you do? Sometimes you have to play with the hand that you've been dealt. Yama apparently is a very good speed player for tapping. President is really good at mechanics, and Pixie, as I said, hard rock. And Weir is for low AR and hidden.
Yeah, and with Georgia, their skill sets really need no introduction. They got the seed one for a reason. These guys are just good at absolutely everything. Will dominate, but I've got a little bit of insider info. They might be playing with a player or two down, so on this low SR pool, we might see a little bit of a miracle happen. Perhaps Oklahoma A can game out a little bit against these guys.
I am hoping for it because honestly, the last match that I casted was hella close. I hope this one is just as close.
One can hope, right?
Yep.
But yeah, absolutely. Absolutely insane team Georgia this year. I cannot say enough how much these guys are OP. This is an OP team. They need to be nerfed.
This team is fricked up in every way, shape, and form. I mean, Shogeki probably one of, if not the best tapping players in all of 5-digit in United States right now. And like the scales like insanely. I mean, Pieman Ray is like 4-digit now, like 7K. Tarragon is one of the most consistent like low SR to 6.5 that I've ever seen in my life. That guy is so consistent. And from there, like everyone else on the team has their roles, and it just all falls into place to get that first seed, the coveted first seed, and against a Goliath like Texas, who had players who got like #1 on 4WC United States tryouts on No Mod 1. Freaking When I'm a Zombie, and JPEG, who is like literally a 4-digit player, but somehow playing this like so it's like it's kind of insane.
Absolutely insane, man. I faced against those guys, and it was a little bit of an uphill battle, to say the least. So
yeah, sorry for mentioning Texas and opening up fresh wounds, but like that was the first thing that came to my mind.
Nah, that's fine. Bad. We only got 5-1. We at least got a point against those guys, so that's what matters. But we're in for a really fun match here in Georgia versus Oklahoma, and yeah, I just cannot give this Georgia's roster enough praise. This is really messed up, man.
Yeah, it's not fair, dude.
It's so unfair. Like,
as Pi said in their roster reveal, they are so good at finding spawns. Like, it's insane. All right, they're picking first pick. Also, Chicago, banger.
Yeah, Shogeki gonna be the first pick. Is Tarragon not the captain? Am I unaware?
Might not be here. Maybe Shogeki's captain.
Yeah.
I think Shogeki's captain actually.
If Tarragon is not captain, sometimes Tarragon does get schedule gapped. I know that much. In the commentator booth, at the very least, they got quite schedule gapped sometimes. So that could be the case. A little bit of an issue for Georgia A, but they were going for first pick, and we're going to see the bans coming out here soon.
I saw Tarragon in chat, so I think he might be here.
Hopefully. One can hope.
No Mod 1 being banned. I think they just didn't want to play Azure. The custom map by Sour Mongoose. Unfortunate, but is what it is. Shout out Sour Mongoose.
One of their worst score, I say it's one of their worst scores in qualifiers on the No Mod 1. They got number 7 seed overall on the No Mod 1. And that's like one of their low roll scores. on all of these.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think the thing is, like, they are a very good team, but they don't have, like, all of their players don't have, like, no mod aim as their main skill set. All of them, like, no mod aim is a side skill set in a way. Which is kind of insane that they still got number 8. I think Pyman Ray, and what's insane to me is Pyman Ray in 5WC scrims FC'd a 6.8 star no mod 1 against me. So like they're not bad at no mod 1 at all.
Yeah, and I mean they're not bad at all, but it's still, I guess, maybe a little bit of a pain point. This No Mod 1, a little bit different from your ordinary No Mod 1s as well. It's got some unique patterns to it that could trip up some normal No Mod 1 players, so I believe it's a perfectly fine ban. And then it's going to be 2 bans coming out from Oklahoma A here.
For sure, yeah.
What do you think?
I think they're thinking about it. I'm assuming the tapping. I'm assuming DT2 no mod 2.
Yeah, the tapping would be really, I mean, honestly, anything they ban would be pretty good. Their Hard Rock scores, notably, quite high from Oklahoma for being a 32 seed. They got 23rd on Hard Rock 1 and 26th on the Hard Rock 2 in the qualifiers. Although the Hard Rocks are quite a bit different from the qualifier Hard Rocks.
Gotcha. Easy 1 no mod 3. Makes sense.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Ban reading, ban no mod 3. Gotcha.
Boom. And I mean, honestly, no mod 3 is one of the harder maps in the pool, personally.
It is, for sure.
I do think the hardest map was Hard Rock 1, like, uncontested.
I have a lot of not nice things to say about Hard Rock 1, but I will keep my mouth sealed about it in the commentary.
Yeah. 6 months, buddy, 6 months.
I will leave that for the pool feedback.
6 months, buddy.
Yeah, and then a DT1 ban. That's also not particularly surprising. DT1, the aim skill sets for Georgia are some of their weakers on that pure aim mechanics, but yeah, I guess they just don't want to play it because pretty much any map in this pool. They could also be banning around, maybe they had 1 or 2 players that are real pop-off players on the aim mechanics, and maybe they aren't showing up, so that could be why they're banning that, as they'd be weaker on it this week.
I think, in my opinion, I think it is being banned, no mod 1 and DT1, because they are missing Pyman Ray, if I am right. I'm not sure if I'm right about that, but I think that's what Tarragon said, so I think that it just makes sense.
Yeah, not bad bans at all. And honestly, at this stage, when you're coming in against the first seed at 32, you can definitely see that they'll just be banning based off of vibes at this point. Do I like this map? Do I want to play this map? Yes, no. But we're seeing a free
Talent Trigger is so amazing. Wow.
Yeah, this map is awesome.
I just love it.
Love this map. Notably, this is probably one of the hardest maps in the pool when it comes to the Hard Rock on the free mod, I would say.
Yes, I would say so as well.
It's fine, but on Hard Rock, you will see people who are not comfortable on Hard Rock or not comfortable on alt patterns, or even just not that good at skill cap start to suffer on this map with the Hard Rock.
Yeah, I think that, so this map was pooled in a 6-star 5WC scrims for United States 5WC scrims for a 6-star pool. But the 6-star pool played like 6.2 with all the maps that weren't no mod 1 and no mod 2. So like, this map could theoretically be slotted in 6.2 and probably be like fine if a little understarred. So like, this map is hard. I'll give it that for this pool. And I think it is probably the second hardest map in the pool behind No Mod 3 for sure.
I would argue Hard Rock 1, but that's a personal vendetta that I have.
Yeah. I mean, Hard Rock players and then Hard Rock 1 not being aimed, just like boom, world explode.
Boom.
You know?
I got boomed. My mind just was blown. I couldn't handle it.
Understandable, man.
Absolutely, though. I'm feeling that the free mod 1 pick. You think we're gonna see some easy here? We got Tarragon in right now. And Shogeki as well.
I think the Zenith, the Ribbon, Hidden, Easy is going to happen. Please let it happen.
I'm currently praying for the Easy Hidden right now on Ribbon. Please.
And let it happen.
Sky.
Alrighty.
Oh. Ooh.
Okay, yeah.
Paragon,
only Hidden.
Overmodding.
And in Hard Rock, there is an overmod. Okay, so notably, Pixie is very good at Hard Rock, so it's understandable that they are on the Hard Rock. Shogeki just on normal Hard Rock. Good Hard Rock player, that is for sure. And then Ribbon on the Hidden. Probably, I would say, personally, the best Hidden player in the tournament, in my opinion. Some people may disagree with me, but this guy on Hidden is a different story. Tarragon, finding a break early on. Polaritas also finding a break early on. It is 2 FCs to 2 FCs right now with the recovery combos from Tarragon and Polaritas. Polaritas finding another break.
With the FCs too on Georgia A's side, because of the overmod, the 2 FCs are going to be modded versus just 1 modded FC and 1 unmodded FC too. Tarragon continuing to find those misses, so it's going to be slowly getting pulled over into Oklahoma A's side as Polaris is bringing up that recovery combo. But as I say that, it missed.
Yeah, and from there, it's Yama and Pixie versus Ribbon and Shogeki, Tarragon and Polaritas, both struggling. Tarragon on the Hidden Hard Rock and Polaritas on that Hidden. But the Hidden and the Hard Rock from Ribbon and Shogeki are holding strong versus just the Hard Rock and the Yama. Hard Rock from Pixie and Yama's no mod. Polaritas and Yama find a break, and Tarragon finds a break. It is Ribbon and Shogeki versus Pixie right now. A shining light for their team right now for Oklahoma A. And it's a 60k difference, and Polaritas finds another break.
Yeah, so we're just going to be eyes all on Shogeki and Ribbon right now, looking for a miss towards the middle of the map to really score cap them if you're an Oklahoma fan right now.
And Ribbon finding that break as you were talking about it. Shogeki still holding, Pixie still holding. It is Hard Rock versus Hard Rock. The act on Shogeki is looking better. Wow. And Ribbon finding another break, but Tarragon is holding on the Hidden Hard Rock right now.
Yeah, Tarragon on a good recovery combo. The accuracy is suffering a little bit from those. Then Pixie missing on the Hard Rock. Full reset for Oklahoma A. Just Shogeki with the FC on the Hard Rock, too, pulling this further into Georgia's favor.
And I mean, from there, you gotta say it. The combo is there, and everything is there. Shogeki is currently FCing this map. Tarragon with a recovery as they see that he misses. But 1K. Holy.
Shogeki gaming hard on the Hard Rock right now, showing that Hard Rock comfortability, that skill cap that they are so comfortable with on the 3mod 1 here.
And at this point, you gotta say 350k difference, and Shogeki shows no signs of breaking or having any discomfort at all. And I feel like at this point, you gotta call it done, and you gotta call it what it is. This map is a 400k difference. The first map, Georgia's first pick, and Shogeki finding a break finally. And Pixie does have a recovery here, but 400k, there's not enough score left in the map. There is not enough time. And going into this final Ki, playing it through, I think Georgia A knows that they have won this.
My ghost, Shogeki at work. Maybe the overmod a little bit overzealous from the Tarragon, but, you know, it worked out. And if that's what they're most comfortable on, that's what they're going to game on, you know?
True. I mean, look, gaming is gaming. And Ribbon on this 800k recovery. And honestly, I just don't even want you to look at the combo. I just want you to look at the act. Because that act tells the story. The 97.96 S rank from Shogeki and a 98.10 from Ribbon. And from there, I mean, Tarragon's 300k, it happens. Probably
it's
a
fine.
low roll.
That's a perfectly fine score, honestly. That's not like
Hidden Hard Rock.
Hidden Hard Rock on Talent Shredder. Also notably, Pixie did a very good job getting a slider break here on the Hard Rock, the highest score on his team. The Hard Rock is a really hard one for this free mod 1. Like,
we do gotta glaze Pixie a little bit because that score is kind of nuts.
Absolutely crazily nuts. A little bit of issues in the ref, but they got it fixed up.
And from there, you gotta think, what is Oklahoma's first pick gonna be? And
I'm feeling
Fremont
Hard
was
Rock
picked.
too.
I'm feeling the Hard Rock too as well. I think
Grace.
Pixie did so good on that Fremont one, on the Hard Rock. I think it has to happen.
I guess by the way, I'm saying Hard Rock too, based off the fact that it's just my favorite map in the pool. Oklahoma is quite good on the Hard Rock. The Hard Rock 1 and 2, notably their highest placing course. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was Hard Rock 1 or 2. But Hard Rock 2 is also one of the higher skill maps in this pool. So I don't know if it'd necessarily be the best pick, but it would be awesome
A pick.
if we saw it. It would be an awesome pick. And that's
agree.
what matters.
Nomad 2
Nomad
coming
2.
out.
I got the number right. So if you think about it, I was like kind of half right there.
No, yeah, absolutely. I would say you were around 1/3 right because you got the number right, not the 2 letters, but it's okay.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I mean,
33%.
I guess. That's 33%. That's like a failing grade.
All good. Hey, that's gotta be like an FC in Canada. You know what I'm saying? The Canadian education system.
The Canadian education system. Notably, definitely worse than the American education system. No different.
True, because everything's better in America.
Everything is better in America. This Nomad 2, I'm surprised. Oklahoma A, not doing very well in the Nomad 2. I don't know if they were missing a player on qualifiers. I'll hope that that's the case.
I would hope that as well. I think that, you know, the tapping player has arrived. And Ribbon, you're on the roster. Oh no. Ribbon tapping. Okay, it is 5.8, and it's like the easiest, you know, like tapping map I've played in a long time.
Yeah,
But
this
like,
isn't horrible. This isn't horrible for non-tapping players. I can see some
Yeah,
no
yeah.
players getting here. Plus, they have Wisdom, Weir, and Paragon.
well, Wisdom
like-
Weir is on Oklahoma side.
Wisdom Weir should be Georgia, in my opinion.
True, but
They were on Georgia's side, so.
true.
Yeah, we're gonna see Yan Yan? Is Yan Yan hopping in here?
Yeah, Yan Yan
Are they-
Shogeki Tarragon sounds like the play.
Yeah, but we don't know who the players are who are available right now for Georgia.
Well, it's only Pieman, I think, that's gone. We just saw Shogeki play, and I think Yan Yan was in lobby earlier, so...
Bring in the Yan.
Bring it the Yan, true.
Bring in the Yan. Bring in the Yan, dude.
And I did hear from the beautiful caster sheet that we got, Polaritas, Yama, and Wisdomweir is the tapping roster, and it's pretty decent. But Drakium does come in for Polaritas most of the time.
Okay, interesting. We're gonna see some players. We're gonna see something hopefully interesting here. I mean, the Nomad 2, I was almost on our Nomad 2 roster for Team Colorado because that's kind of how, like, decent it is on tapping for non-tapping players. As you see, Legio.
Yeah. And I'm very happy, yeah, good luck in the chat, to have pizzas. Anyways, I'm very happy that this is not just 160 BPM slop. I'm happy that this is 190. I think that it deserves to be 190, and I think it deserves to be 5.9, even though it's a 5.8 star pool. So yeah, I mean, we're just hopping straight into the map.
Yeah, and it starts off quite slow, and it'll build into the real hellscape. Hexscape.
And I
my
mean,
bad.
the Techscape.
The Hexscape, dude.
Oh my goodness, oh my god. Oh, okay, yeah. Sounds about right.
Yeah. Alright, and we're gonna see a little bit of early accuracy drops inside of Georgia, but also on the side of Oklahoma as well. Nothing crazy here.
Yeah, if you are not warm for 190 and you're going into this map, it's gotta be a little difficult, in my opinion. But it's still 190. Polaritas and Wisdomweir are both holding, but it is a triple FC on the side of Georgia A right now.
Yeah, we're quite early on, and if you miss once in this map on one of the stream sections, you're gonna be missing a million times, so the score can fluctuate very, very wildly.
Yeah, note lock is a B word. I will not lie. No misses. Everything kind of stabilizing here. The players kind of finding their groove.
Yeah, Yama on that good recovery combo. Just an early miss.
Polaris.
And Polaris, ooh, that is not a good time to miss. That is going to score cap you quite heavily here, and going to bring a big favor onto the side of Georgia A as we get into the real meat of potatoes.
And oh my goodness, as I was about to say, Wizard Weird was the only combo, but they were at 93 AC, and that makes it really hard. Yan Yan finding a break.
Finally decided. Yama, the only one holding combo on the side of Oklahoma. Ooh, as I say that, Yama not the only one holding combo on the side of Oklahoma A against 2 FCs on Georgia right now as we get halfway through this map here.
And I mean, the 98.4 on Shogeki and a 98.66 on Yan Yan with the recovery and a 97 on Tarragon. You kind of just have to say, this is hard to win. This is really hard to win.
Yeah, we're already seeing a score difference of 300 to 400,000 score at only halfway through the map. This is going to be a very tough hill to climb. I think really one of the only ways that we can see this swing back into Oklahoma's favor if Paragon and Shogeki do an uncharacteristic miss here.
But there is no signs of shaking. There is no signs of anything. Just like last map, Shogeki is just in his own world. And so is Tarragon.
Yeah, no nerves. Stone cold killers on the side of Georgia.
Absolutely. And I mean, that's what you need as the #1 seed, and that's what you have. Because this team does not show any signs of breaking at all. 1.5k combo on both Shogeki and Tarragon going into this break. And right now, Oklahoma know it's pretty much over.
Your rank up. Thank you, Paragon. I couldn't have said it better myself. All these players need to rank up. Everyone in this tournament is too good for our rank.
True. You know who is the best of our rank, though? Trex.
Shogeki?
Nope. Rank up, buddy.
Rank up. Yeah, I got on the recovery combo. Just that one miss. Still holding very good accuracy. Even the recovery combo, just like matching Polaritas and just running away with this flank, showing some absolute dominance on this no mod doing happen. What a crazy team score from Georgia A here. As long as both of those two hold on to the FC, of course.
It's a nice team score, I will say that. Yan Yan with the early miss, obviously kind of capping them a little bit, but the ACK is really good. The ACK is really good on all of Georgia, I would say. It's not 99, but it's hella close.
Will they pitch out the double FC? Will they hit it? Will they hit the end here? Oh, they do. I mean, they hit the aim.
That is what you like to see. And that is a whole FC of difference between Oklahoma and Georgia A.
So many S ranks. So many good tapping players. Yeah, Oklahoma A, not a bad score at all. 141,400,000. Pretty good score.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, that would definitely take some points against some other teams, but unfortunately, Georgia A kind of busted.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do?
Yeah, what can you do?
So at this point, I think DT2 probably is what I'd go into if I was Georgia. Like, you're just confident on the tapping. It makes sense. Or I would just, do whatever I want.
Yeah, I mean, DT2 is a perfectly fine pick. I mean, they're also
really good at reading.
So...
I like No Mod 4. I like Easy 1.
Yeah, No Mod 4 is good.
Actually, wait. Easy 1's banned. My bad. Hidden 2.
Yeah,
there
Easy
you go.
1 is banned. Hidden 2 it's actually a really fun reading map, I would say. I've heard some complaints that the map is a little bit long, and some players dislike when the reading map, the AR8 Hidden, is longer and they have to spend a lot of time memorizing it, but I want to say Poolers did a good job on that Hidden 2. I like it. I think it's good.
I mean, personally, like, as someone who cannot read streams with Hidden, it is kind of annoying to play sometimes, but I will say it is a good map. Like, it's a good pick for Hidden 2.
I like it.
And I think, honestly, this idea... Okay, Fremont 2 being picked.
Alright, that makes sense. Fremont 1 worked out so well for them.
Might as well. Yeah. what I was gonna say, sorry, is that I think this idea of like having short maps for the gimmicky maps kind of makes it like easy for people to practice it, and it kind of like um it kind of diminishes the value of being a specialist in a reading skill set. So I think it is better, and like even for like Hard Rock 2, like the map being longer makes it so precision players are so much more valuable, and that's really important, especially for a tournament like 5USC where there's a lack of reading and precision players in a way.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, in 5USC, I mean, for the sake of lots of signups, obviously they have a wide pool of talents. Like, as we can see with Georgia, they just have a player for every situation. Whereas Oklahoma A might have, like, 2 really good players, and then someone might have to fill on that 3rd slot for those more niche skill sets that you don't see too often in solo play. And
Yeah.
you'll definitely see this type of stuff on Fremont 2s, for example, which is likely why they picked this. And also, this song is awesome. So,
Oh my goodness, AC10100 is reffing. How amazing.
how awesome. Oh, gosh.
Thank you for
Can
reffing.
I take spin out? Come on. Tournament
Yeah.
organizers, fix the tournament.
Yeah, the tournament's over. Like,
The tournament's over. No spin out on my free mod.
okay,
what are we
Glitch
gonna
Hunter
see?
coming in for the Hard Rock. Definitely. Ribbon coming in for Hidden. And then Tarragon
Tarragon?
probably no mod.
I'm gonna go
Wait.
wacky with it. Tarragon's on that overmod.
easy. Yes, and then Tarragon hidden Hard Rock.
Maybe, yeah.
Yes.
Tarragon, Overmont, and the Hard Rock, I could see. We're definitely going to see Pixie on the Hard Rock. Very good Hard Rock player. You think Yama or Wisdom is going to be on the Hidden?
Wisdom's gonna be on Hidden, Yama's gonna be on that no mod. Watch.
I could also see the Overmod because this is an anti-mod. So if Yama does not feel comfortable reading that AR8 no mod, you'll see a lot of players throwing on the Hard Rock, even if they're not precision players.
Yeah,
The Hidden from Yama and the no mod from Wisdom.
easy from Tarragon. Yes, the world
Yes.
is saved.
That's awesome. I mean, it is a very short map, so the likelihood of Tarragon learning the easy on this map is kind of awesome. Pretty high.
And Ribbon on that Hidden. And then
Glitch Hunter with
Glix.
Overmod.
Glix is on that Hidden Hard Rock. And also, on the bottom, that difference is actually calculated with the easy multiplier
Easy.
already in there. So, whatever you're seeing down there is correct. And to start, it is a 80k difference. Glitch Hunter finding a break. I think Yama found a break earlier. Right now, it is Tarragon, Ribbon, Wisdom, Weir, and Pixie all holding good combos. Wisdom does find a break. Also, Yama is on that Hidden, so I was actually wrong.
Nah,
Oops.
it's fine. But we're seeing Pixie. There's an early break on Ribbon and Tarragon side with really good recovery combos, so they're currently keeping the score lead. But Pixie with the Hard Rock, the most impactful mod to hold the FC right now. So if
Yeah,
we
with
see a
good
miss
act.
from Ribbon or Tarragon here, yeah, great act as well. And we see that miss from Ribbon. Now it's just Tarragon counteracting Pixie, but I think that the easy is actually worth quite a bit less than the Hard Rock. So Pixie can slowly start pulling this score lead into Oklahoma 8's
But the
favor.
break is not good.
Ooh, what a bad time for a break there if you're an Oklahoma fan.
And there you see it. I mean, it's just a consistency battle here. There is good recoveries on Wisdom and Yama, but Tarragon having a
with the
bench break.
miss.
Bench up.
Oh, bench out. Unfortunate.
And it's just a 300k difference. And at this point, you gotta say, I mean, the consistency is there. And there's like not much you can do if you're Oklahoma at this point. I feel like you just gotta hold on to your combos and pray, and Ribbon finding the break. But
Yeah, Wisdom
everyone
also
on
that recovery
Oklahoma
combo finding the break
finding
as
a
well,
break.
just absolutely putting a nail in that coffin for Oklahoma here. Tarragon.
Yeah.
You gonna FC?
No, it was
he
a
doesn't
miss
have
at the
A.
beginning.
Early miss.
Yeah, but 400k and 600k difference, and a 730k hidden Hard Rock out of Glix, and a 523 out of Ribbon Kazemiya, my goat. Pixie 535 on that Hard Rock is pretty good. Yama and Wisdom Weir both having above 350k is also pretty good.
Yeah, quite a
So
good score.
props to them.
Yeah, they definitely. That's quite a good score. Oklahoma definitely they underseeded for sure. For sure they didn't
Yeah,
have someone
for
show
sure.
up and underseeded. This is not how a seed 32 plays.
Yeah,
Like,
they're playing well, I would say personally. Like they're playing good. I don't see any issue with this. I feel like they could face off against other teams and take some good points. But this is
yeah.
Georgia A. This is the seed one.
Yeah, this is an unfortunate facing because of the underseeding here.
Unfortunate mouse positioning. Is Tarragon playing on mouse?
Yes, Tarragon is not playing on maybe mouse split. That'd be really funny if they were mouse split, but no one plays mouse split.
Oh, I think that they're playing mouse when they're a tablet player. This is crazy.
I don't think that that's the case. They're saying don't check my input method.
I don't believe.
I cannot imagine that Tarragon would be playing this well on a mouse instead of a tablet. I practice this on mouse only specifically.
I don't know, man.
This guy? I don't... He's got to be trolling us, right? DT2.
He's trolling, please.
He's got to go
DT2
back to the speed.
And I mean, might be a little bit of a mispick, but what else can you pick? It's your best skill set, you might as well go for it, you know?
Yeah, if you're feeling comfortable on it, this is also... I know I said Nomad 2 is one of the easier maps in the pool. I would say DT2 is also one of the easier maps in this pool. Like,
it's only 5 notes. Like,
yeah,
you gotta be able to
burst.
burst 5 notes for like 250 BPM. Like, that is... I feel like that is something that every, like, you know, 5-digit at this rank range, like at the 20k, 10k, has that ability.
Yeah, if you can't at least get like an 88% FC on this map by mashing through, that is surprising.
Wait, Drex, yo, chill.
Yeah?
Chill, you can't be calling everyone watching shit, bro. You can't be calling me shit.
Everyone who is watching, you! If you don't mash an 88% FC on this map, it is surprising to me. Do you not get an FC on this map with like 88% FC?
Yeah, that could probably like 97 this map.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not that bad.
Well, they aren't bad. They aren't bad.
No, I'm not like, you know, I myself.
They're just differently skill setted, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Although
They're probably
I
like
can't play this Nomad 2, bro. I'm like 400k on this Nomad 2.
This Nomad 2, you're 400. Well, to be fair, I'm probably the same on this Nomad 2. It's surprisingly like tricky, but not necessarily. You know.
Dude, the Nomad 5 is kind of hard, bro. I will not lie.
I didn't play it. I would love to tell you if it's hard or not.
I got like a 600k my second time playing it, but I was like happy with that, low-key.
Oh, that's.
I was like, wow.
600k is not bad. You're not like a speed player, so.
True.
Oh, good luck, have fun's coming out. They're talking about the dog. What's the dog doing?
I don't know.
What a dog doing?
Also, I love these backgrounds. I have to say, like, these OC backgrounds are so cool. Okay. We're going into the map. Enough yapping.
We gotta stop yapping. Very serious this match.
True.
Alright, so we're gonna be seeing an very early act lead to the side of Georgia A. Pixie showing a little bit of uncomfortability on the speed. Yama as well, getting that 83% goat.
And I mean, wait, Tarragon and Shogeki are both below 95.
Ooh, Tarragon
and Yanyan is at 97. Tarragon does find a break here.
Because the accuracy
that is
so
traded
low
out by
on
Pixie.
Oklahoma A. Yeah, and the Pixie miss. This is like completely neutral at the moment though.
Yeah, and the double FC versus the double FC, but the accuracy is what's making the difference.
Yeah, they're having very good... Their accuracy is recovering quite a bit after that very beginning, but that also very beginning is kind of a bit of a burstier section, so it might show towards this second half of the map. You might see Oklahoma A's accuracy start to dip a bit here.
And I mean, like, in a way, I think that this map is just all about that act, especially if you're one of the top seeded teams. And
For sure.
right now,
missing though.
Finding the break.
So it's going to be two
Double FC.
FCs with one recovery combo versus one FC and one recovery combo as well. The accuracy is simply holding on to this for Georgia A, but it's moving slowly into Oklahoma A's favor. If they hold on through this difficulty spike, we could see an Oklahoma A point on this DT2. Yang missing again.
30K.
It flips.
And it does flip. And right now, it's Terragon's recovery combo versus 3 combos on Oklahoma. And Shogeki on the FC. It's so close because Yanya finding a break.
Keep missing though. This, I don't want to call it because this can flip at the very last second being double time with the score modifier, but I think that this is going to be an Oklahoma A point because Yama and Polardius are gaming so hard right now.
Yeah, Polardius is putting out an insane score, and Pixie finding their rhythm in this pick. A 300k difference into the ending, and Shogeki's FC means nothing. And from there you see 350k, and honestly, I called it a mispick. But this was not a mispick. This is what they are comfortable on, and that's what they should pick. Wow. 2.8k. 2.8 mil. Holy. A triple S rank.
That is a really good team score from Oklahoma. You're probably going to see that towards the very top of the team scores for this week in round of 32. That is a really good
That is a good point. That is a good point.
That's a clean point too.
For sure. And I mean, Georgia A must be kicking themselves a little bit right now. But taking the point from the seed 1, you got to believe
a double FC and an S rank recovery combo, only missing at the beginning. You shouldn't feel bad about losing against that. That's genuinely a pretty disgusting score to go against.
True. Yama's first tournament FC in match. Congratulations.
Let's go Yama.
Good job. And Polardius' first FC on the pool. Congrats. That is a really good point. And yeah, good shit. I mean, good. Yeah, my bad.
We can probably swear it's probably like PG-13, where like if you cuss 5 times, you're good. Any more than 5, we're not getting back into the caster couch.
All right, Trex, can I? Okay, shit. No more slurs.
Oh, boom. Dude, we already said like 2 and 3. You're done, brother. You ain't coming back. The Nomad 4 pick coming out. Nomad 4 is awesome tech. It'll be a site recheck if any of these players have not played this map before, they are going to get a rude awakening. But hopefully,
it's definitely going to be rude.
Yeah.
But this map is banger. I mean, it's mapped by Kiul. It's a Zayna map, as Bless was saying the other day. And I mean, it's good. It's good. It's a good map. It's pretty fun.
Good map. I'm trying to think of all the pitfalls of this map. You'll probably see some misses on... There's a couple of buzz sliders that come a little bit out of nowhere, but if you know about them, they're not bad. And there's also a very fast slider in the middle of the map that has a slider tick in the middle.
Oh.
So we'll be watching out to see if any of those players miss on that. Ooh.
And I mean, honestly, okay, like, this map, the hardest part for me is that second key eye with the sliders that go all across the screen and apparently aren't put into the SR calculation.
Yes, they're not put into the SR calculation, but you can just hit the head and you'll combo through it. Scorby 2 is still 70% combo, so you can combo game pretty hard, even on Scorby 2. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a couple of people trying to hit that. Tarragon, if they don't FC, they're getting kicked off of the Georgia A roster. So if you're a Georgia A op, you better be praying for Tarragon's downfall right now.
I'm not praying for his downfall. Tarragon.
I'm his op. I'm praying for his downfall as we speak.
Nope.
The dog is back.
And
I'd like to repeat, the dog is resurrected.
oh,
in the chat of the match.
what's happening?
Clearly, you are not following the lore of the match chat.
I'm not following the lore of the match chat, man.
Anyways, we are going to be getting into this as the Good Luck Have Fun's come out, and we're going to be getting into this No Mod 4. This is a really fun map, super hype. The song's awesome, too.
I will agree. I mean, Hydra is just banging. This was pooled in RTT round of 16, which was a 6-star pool. So again, this is a little hard. And right off the gate, you see a miss from President. Oklahoma is not doing a good job protecting the President right now.
Secret Service did not jump in front of the bullet there. Yeah, early miss from President, but accuracy is pretty decent, and we're seeing just a very slight lead on to Georgia A as we get into the real meat of potatoes of this map.
Yeah, these first Ki is one of the easiest Ki's in the map, but it's still very shit missable, in my opinion.
Yeah, you can definitely just miss on nothing in this early part, but...
And that's what we see from Ribbon.
Ooh. And
Polaritas trading.
Polaritas trading out. So it's just going to be Pixie on the FC versus Blix Hunter and Tarragon on the FC. Ooh, and then Pixie missing here on one of those reverse sliders.
And this map, it's hard. It's a hard Nomad 4. President finding another
missing full reset.
And Ribbon finding another break. Polaritas also trading right after that. And right now, 200k difference, and it's just because there's a double FC on Glix and Tarragon, and there is no FCs on Oklahoma.
Even with those 100s, they have the exact same act. This is crazy. They are twinning still hard right now.
Oh, lead.
Yeah, but we're seeing that double FC just really extending this lead on the side of Georgia. Already 300,000 score ahead, pulling into the 400,000 soon here. A little bit of easy recovery combo for Team Oklahoma, and we are halfway through, so something could happen. If Tarragon and Blix Hunter missed right now, we could be this swing back into Oklahoma's favor.
But they're just so consistent, and I mean, look at the hack, 99.32 on Glix and 99.44 on Tarragon.
Absolutely no nerves, just cursor dancing through those breaks. This is light work for Tarragon and Glix right now.
And a 500k difference right now. Pixie finding a quick break, but President and Polaritas on these recoveries, but they're being matched by Kazemiya Ribbon. And Polaritas finding a break, Pixie finding a break, and Glix and Tarragon both holding into this final Ki. And it's just this final break section.
Yeah, it is unfortunately far and away over for Oklahoma. Getting a break point here, I believe. This should be Georgia's pick, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we see this ending absolutely killer. Full reset on the side of Oklahoma. And just the FC from Tarragon and Glix here. And with the accuracies too.
And I mean, this map is no joke. So a double FC on this is nothing short of impressive. And Ribbon finding another break, but that is the ending. And Glix and Tarragon both FC. A repeat of what we saw from No Mod 2 with Tarragon and Shogeki.
Yeah, and we're looking at Oklahoma's. We're looking at Oklahoma's potential final pick here. It is on match point for Georgia, and they really got to pull something out from deep within in order to get that point on their pick. And then they got to hit a break point and then another of their own point if they want to get this to tiebreaker.
Apparently, Tarragon does stay on the roster, which is pretty good to hear.
Unfortunate. Truly unfortunate.
No, I'm so happy that he's still on the roster, man.
I'm so sad that he FC'd here.
So mean, man. He's just a kid. As J. Katie said, he's just 12, man.
He's just 12. No, he's at least 13. He's at least 13.
No, he's like 15. He's like 15, 16. He's old.
He's just a 12-year-old. He's just a 12-year-old kid.
No, definitely not 12. Discord. Don't listen to this. Nope.
This is a joke, by the way. He is not a 12-year-old on Discord.
No one let Discord know.
I'm gonna report Tarragon to Discord.
Don't report Tarragon.
I'm gonna report Tarragon to Discord.
No, please.
What pick do you think is coming out? I could see, honestly, Hard Rock 1 or Hard Rock 2. They're best on the
yeah,
Hard Rock.
I think
they
Hard
can
Rock.
freak out. But also, they literally have Shogeki and Blitz Hunter, and both those guys are probably going to FC both of these Hard Rock picks.
Ironically, I'm gonna say it, I think Glix is probably one of the best Hard Rock, like, tech players in the tournament.
No Mod 5. Well, I guess tapping worked.
Yeah, No Mod 5 makes sense.
That's not too
Very shit missable. Yeah, you forgot. Yeah, that's your fault, Trex. I would never forget as well.
That's my bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, I'm more sorry, man. I didn't correct you. Okay. This map, a little short. 3 minutes and 50 seconds long, I think.
On the shorter side. I don't think TM is this map.
It's like 232?
232. Probably just like some small bursts because it's a 6-star pool, so...
Is it 232? I might be wrong. I might be very wrong. I'm guessing it's 232. Watch.
Alright, I'll go check. Wait, no.
No, don't check. We're gonna watch a chat. We're gonna watch a chat to see if I'm right.
No one is gonna respond to you, brother. Yama fiance appearance. Lore. Lore has been dropped.
That is insane lore. That is insane lore.
Insane lore being dropped. What's up?
Holy. What's
Your
up?
boy
You are the
game
goat.
hard. Your boy game
Yeah,
hard.
sure.
They got an FC. They got the point for Oklahoma, so...
Yeah. I'm proud of your boy, to be honest.
I'm proud of your boy. I'm kind of a Yama simp now, I gotta say.
Girls love to have Fumo. True.
GLHF.
Well, I think it should be good luck have pizza, but okay.
I'm just not, just not a good
Not a
luck
pizza
have
guy?
pizza guy.
222. Frick, I was 10 off. Damn it.
Ooh, that's tough.
That is very tough. Okay, it's 2 minutes and 50 seconds long. I was wrong on 1 digit for both of those. Do you know how insane that is?
Like a little, I guess.
That's really funny.
That is pretty funny. Yeah, we're gonna be getting into the Snow Mod 5. Oklahoma, a pretty strong tapping team. We've seen them take a point against Georgia on the tapping, so this is a pretty good pick on their end. Early break from Yama here. The nerves of having his #1 fan commentate got to him, I think.
Oh no. Wait, we should get her in the casting booth, please. You got a Discord? Get in the casting booth. Dolly Bay, please.
President gonna be missing as well. Just Polardius gonna be FCing on the side of Oklahoma versus currently.
Is it Polardius or is it Polaritas?
Polardius. I can't pronounce anything, so.
All good, man.
That's a good question.
It's kind of funny that you. I think that it's kind of funny that your name is Trex or like T-Rex, but you like pronounce it Trex. It's kind of funny.
That's kind of a German guy that I talked to. Tarragon's going to be missing on the side of Georgia, so it's going to be 2 FCs.
I think he's off the roster
now.
Oh no.
Well, no, that was no mod 4, but I do hope he gets off the roster for this performance. Yama is on a really good recovery combo. Unfortunately, it is a recovery combo, so they're going to be a little bit behind on the scores here. But Ribbon with a quite low accuracy, so...
Yeah, and I mean, but Shogeki having the best score in the lobby right now with 99 right now. Yeah, the best tapping player in the 5-digit. It kind of is what it is.
Shogeki Gaming. So, we're going to be hoping for a Ribbon or Shogeki miss here if we want to see and Yama on the kick sliders. You hate to see it going to be missing.
And those click sliders are very hard. So it makes total sense. But Polaritas versus Ribbon and Shogeki and President versus Tarragon. And right now, Tarragon finding another break, but that is a 170k difference. And that is just because of the 2 FCs. And going into this ending, if there are breaks that are found on the side of Georgia, we could see something. We could see a miracle. But Polaritas missing is not the start of that miracle. It is the start of death. It is the start of death for Oklahoma. And it is the start of Georgia A, the #1 seed, taking their first match 5-1. And I mean, Tarragon is his cursor dancing somehow. And at this point, he knows. It's over. 400k difference.
Comes in the shape of Shogeki, dude. Shogeki is 5USC death right now.
And it makes total sense. That is what happens when you face against the #1 seed.
Yeah. Good games. Well played. awesome point from Oklahoma. That score, cannot glaze Oklahoma enough for that score. That was an
True.
awesome score on the DT2 from Oklahoma.
That score was nuts.
Yeah.
I have to say that score was like
That score
really
was
good.
nuts. And Georgia A just
Um,
performing extremely well here. Just as
yeah,
you would expect from the number 1 seed.
yeah, it's kind of like, seed 32 getting 1 point against seed 1 is like good in its of itself, and the way that they got it was good.
Those guys.
So, yeah, true. So, GG's to Georgia. Congrats to Tarragon, Yan, Glix, Shogeki, Pi, and who else? Oh, I forgot the last person. Oops.
Shogeki, Pi. Shogeki, Kazumiya, Pi.
Kazumiya, there you go. Yeah.
Okay, you forgot Kazumiya. Sweet.
Yeah, I forgot Kazumiya. Congrats to them for winning, and then congrats to everyone else for playing.
Really fun match. Thank you guys. That was awesome. You guys are the best. Notably, there will be 2 more matches being streamed, both scheduled for 2UTC, which is going to be in 10 minutes. We're going to be having we just watched Georgia A versus Oklahoma A. We're going to be having Oregon A versus Minnesota A, 7th seed versus 26th seed on the A stream. This is going to be the B stream, so keep an eye out for that, as well as at the same time, we're going to be seeing Stateless B versus Georgia B here on the B stream. So if you're interested in either of those matches, stick around for 10 minutes, give them a watch. I swear, they're going to be just as good, if not better than this match.
For sure. And I mean, thank you for casting with me, Trex. Thank you for being the GOAT. And thank you for all the players for playing. Thank you, Ref, for reffing. And thank you for streaming. Thank you, Featherblade. And with that, we have to probably say our goodbyes. Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye, guys. Love you. Say it back.
Don't say it back.